Really salute una for outside the country people them. Na Pidgin news debate for number 4 day inside the moon for December country people them. We glad plenty so we don't meet up now for this number 4 day and sabi say the week way pass plenty thing them they be happen and we dey turn back on top that plenty thing the way they be pass for inside the weekend country people them and sabi say this week we be get this matter for Professor Maurice Kamto. He become for Douala for come show a new book where he don't sign am or new book where come up for right arm last he no be fit for show that book as so sabi they be blocky and we go talk to on top this waka will be make am for government bilingual high school a condo titi sabi say na the school that way they be kill shoot kill 4 picking them e never overstay for number 24 day inside November moon. Na so too we go talk tori for this afternoon they suffer with some village people them for that side so for far north under Mayo Chanaga they get plenty of some of the school picking them as way to re-enter for we here. They the waka na for on top Okada with their cargo them for sika say they no get place for sleep. We go take una to enter for on top matter for road this afternoon. We get road for Bepanda Omni Sport Stadium. We so tell they never fit for fix am. Minister for Sports and Physical Education be talk say na Friday where they go give Olembe Field to from governor. But Friday don't pass. Olembe Field it never so be for inside governor in hand. Auditory them we go try for talk this afternoon and tori for this afternoon we dey na we too I believe say small time we go get to even with number 2 person Oga Saba, good afternoon and long time no see.
Good afternoon my brother, really long time no see. One salute all Cameroonians where they be they watch this program. Salute all people they wait there for Northwest and Southwest where they don't get a crisis. We pray say may God intervene for Cameroonian their problem so that we'll get peace, a lasting solution for all people in the world to get out of our country so that we'll go back for peaceful country where we don't first be.
Now when you look the week as so it happen for your own, how you fit evaluate the week for your own end?
I think say the week it be a very difficult week given say plenty situations for our country where you get to be in a understanding situation them it turn for be like na war. Like for instance the issue where you just quote them about Professor Maurice Kamto. Now professor if you not write book it no mean say they go school but for go publish book it been a problem. It look like say for our country some people they're not supposed to do some certain things freely. Because when you look the way they be block them, they block the road. You see how we accident them there for town, how we people they struggle for Southwest and Northwest, how people they die. You see saying a very bad week for we.
Alright, so now just the two see for inside the week and another guest for inside the Tory House. He don't just join we, he come on arrive for Boya for Kamito we. Fai, I salute you.
Thank you. Oga Ambassador, I'm glad for being here today after I don't stay for some time. But I think say for Boya, for Bamenda, we'll enjoy a Pidgin debate and we think say you get Musanga for go before.
Alright, and you work for Boya to Douala, you work fine?
Oh, you work fine, but you know say we get one problem for Cameroon. If you go for poor, every day you will discover that they move not less than 40 motor every day. Now you go on, you will disagree say the motor that they move on every day, but the road that they add every day. The road that they instead reduce and they spoil every day. When me say minister for roads, he must check his sense, fine. Make you hook up for sleep so that if you import thousands of motor them every year, where you need to check road, if you look at the time where you go take them from Bonaberi, if you come out for Boya, you come out for town for Boya, you start come, you don't get problem. Now look even for Boya, where you there for the road no first day. The embouteillage where they call them say wait there for Douala, nah boy I don't get them now. If you come for my 17, you spend like 2 hours for go for Bongo Square and no supposed to be so. That means say motor won't plenty pass the road. So we think say people that they fix road, make they check sense because you need to work at all.
Now you did talk on top chapter for Usabi say the week we pass this week from say Wednesday so to Thursday. Different minister them they be the defend money where they go live for use and minister for road we just come on for Turkey say need na around that kind of 542 billion francs CFA for road and they don't talk say 2022 They want concentrate now for the Ring Road and Bamenda Babaju Road. So now the main thing that they want to do on top now. Why you follow up all the budget they do and all money on side we don't say go do them now. No concentrate on top road first. That money, no money they will give, it don't just defend, but it go help for do something.
Well, if we say help, I need to see who side the help they come because we do watch Equinoxe every day. You do hear road for year. Road from Banga, road for Puma, road for which side. So when you ask them, say with the road issue now how? Even for instance, you are in a capital. If you come out for day, you want to go towards Iraq, for example, from Colbison, the road for them a different level. Potholes, dust on top tar road where they run per patcham. It dey like say you didn't have for some construction where to go for instance some village. So you discover now say they talk the budget. Sometimes with the shidon, with the thing say, with the look at say that potentially knows will be food them. Because when you defend budget, we need to see as the worker for ground. People that are come there must strike before you fix them road. This one must hold placard. So we need road. And again, they don't talk that about ring road again. Each time we for Bamenda hear ring road, we better start by. Because sometime a day, Kunkuma become talk say I go personally supervise ring road. The grammar they on carriage now. Sometime too, now just few months ago, Oga Prime Minister come for Bamenda. Say as I go back, you know say I'll go check. As I go back, they start that road sharp. The road now more than 2 months, 3 months. It look me, I look the road, it look away. So you look up and say the palabra that money them, we don't know how they do them. Because them supposed to, when we hear budget, I don't hear when I talk budget, national do want to defend. When you defend budget where you don't get influence for ground, or people really feel them, say no, they want to change. Look down road from Douala, Bikoko, go reach for Limber. You see that the Pasha road, it's still up for them serious. I go so when they take their sand and concrete for mixed road, for highway, where I don't be engineer, but I know say concrete, sand and cement, no be for main road. Now when something they take for main road, so something they wrong way, that budget them, make they work their way to go. They will retire, they live with the country. God became where we will go from before.
All right, Elvis. Okay, Saba now we dey talk already road and almost all ministers they don't talk money where they go like and say me they give them for them so that if you do their work fine next year. And this problem for road, Governor don't talk again. Say 2022 their main eye go be now for on top ring road for Bamenda and even the Bamenda Babaju road. Sabi say that ring road did pass for at least 6 of the 7 divisions and for inside Northwest region.
Yes.
Now. This money and that road, all time they sing that road.
My brother, just like my brother there for there they talk, we cry every day. It be very unfortunate say these people they go talk about a few roads for 1 year for that plenty budget. Few roads they concentrate for 2 roads. We country in a very big country get plenty thousands of roads a day where they don't spoil. We used to see Yabasi. We see the kind nature for the roadway there for each side. The problem we get for the country is a problem for decentralization. If they will preach that the decentralization, where they put them in practice, like minister go defend that budget, it go into council. Now only council they feel manage their budget for B road better. But they go find all the money where they go for parliament say they go defend budget. Now for private pockets, they will see part of half of that money you go into private pocket. They will talk about feasibility studies. Take even the whole of that 2022. You know, we finish the feasibility studies. The next year, those same roads will still come into project. Just like we talk, while administrators they don't get confidence for themselves, and they lie too much. I know if you count the number of times where the head of state don't talk, say that road go pass, the road not pass. I don't know if you count the number of times where even prime minister go Bamenda just arrested like he talk, say that road go pass. Now 2 months the road not pass. It is show say now after they go defend the budget. Last year that road be for budget. Last year that road be for budget. This year that road there for budget because that road don't spoil, don't make like on 3 years. So every year the road will be for budget, but the road will ever finish. But the budget. They approve the budget. They defend the budget. They give the budget. What did they do with the money? You know if you understand. So the high time don't reach. As they don't talk say federalism not be for the country. They say decentralization will be. May they make the decentralization me go into operation so that the real people from the grassroots they go feel the impact of their struggle within their own areas.
Now we dey talk on top the same that road on Friday. We be talk for yesterday. So the senior divisional officer for Meme, he go look work where they do am for patch some of the roads where he come up from Kumba for reach Moyoka and even Boya where he don't come out where they get for fix am again, particular for Ediki. Now roadway he never overstay where they fix that road, but now wetin dey happen. Now we sabi say na young Philemon, and if I know make mistake, now he go do the foundation stone for that stone for Banga Bakundu. Yeah, and the road never stay, but it already spoiled. Even as so we hear say those boys them so they be held for thick part of the road because now for they waiting they be happen over.
You know, say ambassador, the country in the worker and they put the way them they call the country, it they say they be stranger. Them hold the country, they put the way they come up for different places, they pass. Because you know if you tell me say you be person for the country and then you do work na wasa. And now my head now was select for that one. You go understand say some months ago, 3 months ago, them be the repair that road around Munya, Mount Carmel. I go there, no be say a year. I said they mix sand and cement and concrete. Before I enter for Mount Carmel around that sport academy, around that place there. I ask them, say, but these people them, even me say where I not be engineer, I know say the way weight and motor that the work up on top road they vibrate, it not be the same like how you go use sand and concrete for warehouse. It means say some man day way it only come out. And here the bad thing, contract for Cameroon. If it takes more Equatorial Guinea, all their contract they under government. All contract they under government, you don't get proceed to them. If you come for Cameroon, you get what they call say RMP, you get Menepat, you get Minmap. And then before you can get what do they call them, say vote holder. That means if the road under some particular man on for school, we talk say okay, the minister for school or principal for school, then be vote holder. So you get all that kind 3-4 people the way they pass around. Engineers the way they say the wrong learn book. What they do? They know because if me want to be engineer, I pass here I man the pass road. Why did they pass the road them? Because they take big money, use small money for work the road, chop big gain. And at the end of it, they know say even if they don't spoil, after some 2-3 years, they go work another money again, work another head. So now government is over because they will finish it all with money. It too equals and because them two way they control the country, them don't tire. Ambassador, the truth I say, the way they control the country, they don't tire. We talk so when time reach, when they carry their back, JJ, they just go. If you want to go now France or now Germany, you just go live because play all day now. You don't even tell me say people that they patch road. It needs to stay 1 year. Road they go. Now who's can patch the patch? They be tell you sometime. Say that military engineering corps go fix Kumba, Mundemba road. That's still the carriage today. If you want to go that road at a different level, the boys they do their own part, yes. But if you look the side they patch up, leave up, patch up, leave up. Even when motor they pass, you know say they want to be the boy they can't spoil them. Now tire for motor in the work on top. As the thing not strong, as we engineers what do them, they don't compact and fine. They don't use the correct material them. They use sand, cement, and concrete on top main road. Something wrong with the country. Now,
Oga Sabai she done for Bonaberry, yes. And if we want look road for Pekoko,
yes,
that road where they go Boya. The road they don't spoil. You spoil almost the same time with the road where they go Banga, but Usian say they can't fix that main road where they go Banga quick. But the one where they pass under and with the expect Nations Cup and with the expect stranger them for Southwest. The road them they also get hold them for the sote today.
Ambassador, some part of the country for this work country, they even don't look them now because of the importance we naturally they get them. Because some part they will naturally if they not get the importance, like Southwest, they for be totally abandoned to themselves. When you look that road, before that can, is it the junior can or which can that will be planned?
African Nations Championship.
Where they plan for Limbe.
Shan.
They maintain that road from Bikoko to Limbe. Now they day for road again, they crack that same road, cut hole them, pothole. I drive motor for day. You have to be honest with you. If I come back, I come up for year go Southwest, come back live. Now because I know be drive on speed. In the mind, they drive on speed for that road again, life at risk. That tunnel, that road where you see people they come instead for go around for tunnel for go like they go Southwest, they climb right for road go reach for around that other petrol station.
They go Banga.
Then they go Banga before they turn.
Someone they said that they just take the straight road.
Someone they take straight road for people that they enter. You go now because of the bad nature of the road. And at the talk say we get We not get a supervisory committee where they supervise all this contract them correctly. Maybe say we not get the kind engineer then they. But because when money come, they share and put your own for your pocket. They no one make councils that be implicated. Because if council then they and know some particular measures that they no go approve that road. They go talk say the road not correct. They shift. They no go approve that road. The people where they come approve say that road don't be correct. Which council go their way? I don't ever see them say government is sanction them. We live for country where anybody do anything we want. No sanction, no day. You expect for get which kind of good results. All these things boil down to the same thing. Even for football field, where did they talk as the constructor?
We surely we'll get that one for inside.
Yes, you see say anybody do anything. He tell you say tomorrow na deadline. It can be 15 days, 15 years. You can imagine say since when we start prepare these things them, all the roads for inside Cameroon, Daido here, for front field for Daido. If you go there now,
all down there for program,
you see the road.
We really talk
so
and talk.
All the roads that the tongue say, make government try for make sure say make decentralization go on. Make minister not defend this budget. They say now for Yaoundé they go come work and execute that budget. It no go work. If they defend the budget, make the council they be represented. Make they give that money for various councils. Make them manage those projects so that if you hold them accountable.
All right, Elvis, maybe before we enter for the Tory we'll get, today na D-Day, na the big day for that side. So for Boya, we hear say Dream Network, Golden Award, Saturday, number 4 day for December, and we talk for you.
Yes, of course.
Waiting be the change inside this one for you.
This one for this year, like you see for morning time, we get a mountain race, we get a marathon race, as you see how we be, and then you know say even the football will be there. So the difference will be now that fact say will be at different thing than they. We also go there for war period, so we put the marathon race where they call them say peace marathon. I go tell you say we thank the sub-divisional delegate for sports and physical education and the Southwest regional delegate for sports and physical education where now them push hand for back for give we technical advice how to do the marathons and the football palaver. The difference again for this year, because this one I know we did last year, and you know so we get close to 50 athletes them from different categories and where them two they compete. They don't do their medical tests, everything, so they that one pass. So now you realize now say another difference for this one. Now say we bring an innovation. You know say most people they organize awards. They ever take the other BB people them. Best Director General, Best Minister, Best that. We say no. If you do so, it means that the man way there for down. Where that big man climb for up, now that might help you because man when you wash your clothes, if you come back, you don't tire. You don't carry the tea clothes go office. You get cook, you get hairdresser, you get barber, you get all that kind of people there. Man when they born fish. So that hungry do you go buy fish chop. If not, like you go come off here, you will collapse. So if you look at all that, they will look and say, no, why we go get this kind of thing? No people they make award, they look that category. We say we make difference for Cameroon. For 70. We get best Okada rider. He come on now for my for Limbe. You see him, we do all the rating. We can't come on now. We get the best or the cleanest taxi man. He there for inside. The best barber. He there for day. So if you look at all along the side them, we talk say no, these people them. You get the oldest wine seller, quality wine seller, like the quality bar and for. So if you look at all the sports
and Cameroon take number 4 place for chapter for
country
where they bring wine inside country. Cameroon take number 4.
So if you see I'm fine, discover say we decide to go right down, and I tell you say we get the best buy and sell them. Come on for Kumba. If you see it, Mami Kongo Sarah. He don't sell orange for more than 25 years. Send all you picking them since time master be die. The day university come out start work because of orange. Most what they sell on the corner road. You see, I'm saying that kind of woman in Meritam. If you look now, we say the person where he don't sell fish for long. Boarding fish, he come out for Douala. Now Douala he come out. So if you look at my discuss say now the difference again, na serity. Last time we make it be caught only between Northwest, Littoral, and Southwest. This time it did all round. Now whether it's even the best superintendent of prison, come out for Betwa. You see this type of man come out. And if you see we talk about the best governor where he come out for West Region and all the like, and then the best hospital director because it did category by category. You get administrator their own, you get people there for book, you get people there for hospital, go right down, even laboratory technician, best laboratory technician, come on for Kumba, district hospital. You see where we don't touch them from all angle, so that the difference that way we check. But what did make me really happy? And the fact say you get even on a privilege. The best amputee, football amputee, man you play ball 1 foot, with 2 stick them. It be there Zimbabwe, come over Tanzania, come over there for come only for the award. They get best amputee all round. They call it for enjoy the day. 1 foot, but it do play the team and plasma they get 2 foot. So that the difference that way we talk say for this award, we pray God. I will thank up where they help when they don't also give small push because we put with money as we get the vision. So other people say no, we go. But no say the way we make on this time. You get over 100 awards where you meet up only about 20 people support the event. You understand? Let me say all the other people them now for come take award. So you know what someone say no. If you don't give this, you know go there for here. All right. We'll try and but we think say we'll be glad and we'll clap for Equinoxe too because them too. Even though you get Musanga, even the house Musanga to come out. Yes, the best Tory man. But you see, I'm saying we be decide say if Tory man they can't take award like as you did for here, award I say congratulations because you don't take them last year, take them the year, and they find another man whether the miss I can take I don't know.
Number 2 time.
That only you take a right go turn na Messi. We take for 7 years so. But the good thing is waiting. The man when na he train other Tory people them. Oga call a George Mkume.
Godfather
from Cameroon FM. We say meet you know Shidong for I go Shidong. Picking the can go takes Musanga every day into the only look. We say no, it too must come in. Njemo the other two for CTV around the two.
Okay.
Let me come in. So there is plenty, but we'll talk plenty.
Yes, and day 2 for continue for push and for see us waiting they happen. So Tori for this afternoon as we'll get awards. So maybe after we finish, we'll go for Boya Owi. We'll go start first with what will happen for Douala on Tuesday. Now for Tuesday, we Professor Maurice come to become Douala. And he plan, he be then say he be one show population book we just come up for right arm and he no be fit for come out. Now for place for Bona Prison, we Professor Maurice come to be get for go open a book for population. We before the time say we be get will come out. Police, gendarme, Mami Wata, he don't block all the place, and even the man will be get the place where we don't sign book with Professor Maurice come to surprise. Say why they will come block with person, they only come show na book we don't write them for population. DO2 be come out for tell you the reason why we no get for hold that book launch for a place, and last it be say Professor Maurice come to according to where they talk, they say he be na persona non grata inside Douala, and Sabi said before the boy even go deny say he no go launch that book for Bona Prison, where they be don't block Professor Maurice Camto right for a hotel where the Shidon just for corner Tory house here. He make and way people them from that Wednesday so Thursday around that kind of 12 o'clock will be for road a come free when only traffic he be there for town for Sika Professor Maurice Camto where they block it for inside. Sabi say accident them too. They be pass for Sika say 3 electricity pole them 4 for down when a motor he can pass Jamam only for Sika say the lock road. Say me Professor Maurice Camto no come out. But plenty people them they don't ask question waiting if this man do for can launch a book we no come for can disturb we no come say they come worry people them why they deny it the same book we launch and for boy Yawinde no trouble no be there he come Douala he can launch people that they ask question whether na someone they be the check say maybe now wait for lost people their attention may they no over talk about Olembe when at the same period we put them they ask question concerning Olembe but Professor Maurice come to last now with moto them uniform people there they carry come out outside Douala for Thursday around that kind of 11:30 12 o'clock and Sabi before the boy even block Professor Maurice come to be there from Gata for New Bell and he be meet up a party people them too for headquarter for site for Deido. Now Oga Saba Professor Maurice come to he no come now for political matter he come for come show book for public the same book we don't show for Yawinde but for Douala I can't turn different thing.
Yeah, Ambassador, I think say this program for our country, it just go na front. No way, no day. You know, if I check some one time they ask myself question, say, they talk say this man a useless man, he know if he win election for Cameroon. Say did he talk say be president élu, say be elected president, he know if he win the election. Why did he follow you up to that extent if they know say na very empty man? Now my issue that he na professor, any man will get be professor where they go so get right for write book. Now that book we write that it shows say be professor, a publisher. Then you see that they follow you up to this extent. It shows say even people where they govern this country, they don't get confident for themselves. They don't get no small confidence for themselves because they don't get the people for their back. The people where they govern this country, now their weaknesses they show and so. They don't get no small confidence for themselves because they not get the people for their back. The people where they govern this country, they don't get no small confidence for themselves because they not get the people for their back. The people where they govern this country, now their weaknesses they show and so. They open at their last them show and so, because if I get confident for myself, say me I get this particular place, any threat or way enter inside there, I'm not going to follow you for back. I just get to monitor you, me do what you want to do, then you go. Why they go block road? I mean, every other Cameroonian will be there for inside Douala that day for that particular area be suffer. Why they go stress the whole Cameroonians? It is show say they themselves they don't notice and say people they not there for their back. And when country continues so, enough ever they find. Professor Maurice come to any side way go for Cameroon, any side way go, they monitor you. All that cannons the way they move and so now will be the fight. Now what front did you go? Just imagine say if you set these people then say me they go for northwest and southwest. Go see what way they happen for that place. I sure say all military for Cameroon will descend for that side. Now one man this Professor Maurice come to. Wait he pass these people for a company like I say they do. Say go launch your book. Make sure say he not do anything other than that book. They totally stop them. The program he not hold them. Cameroonians where they begin to come benefit from this knowledge. They deprive them from this knowledge. I don't know the kind of education where our own people where they thought that they manage this country that they give way. No education, no day. No education, no day. And you notice I say as most come to the work I talk say je suis le président élu. Say I be the elected president. He can write. Yeah, when you see that they make us so he can write because it means say people that they fear say the very people they vote they go come up for outside strike. Now they fear that two things no day. Because if you need to be elected, if you come up for outside, you go follow you say who there for your back. So high time don't be way if I say any man we know say we don't thief for this country, maybe begin pack a bag that they go. Like my brother be talk because time they can't reach. Way if all Cameroonians then die, so one man will come out even for water, can ask question about the thing the way they happen.
Alright. Fine. It happens say you say being a member for this party, coincidence say with the coin a day where this kind of thing may happen now. When you see wait till it happen for Professor Maurice Kamto with the Mia Sabi say university before they want talk say being a PhD person was own published books and he come now for that purpose, become for political matter, but do other people they suffer at least for 24 hours plus some hours then?
Well, you know, say when they call some system, say kangaroo system. Now, because of that system, it work in a zigzag way. And when man is not confused, and man is not be sure for which way they do. For example, if you don't see for some place, you go Shidong they hide. See one pass or some red berry cap, you choose a kutu, you had no register court. One I mean the one can't find them. Oh, I don't know. And that's so where uniform people them don't use psychology catch plenty to people them. Because you go for some place, you see someone only may make some kind. You look at, hey, you come. So now so it happen because man where he need to do the correct thing, he had it the ever caught. Even when now only blood land for zinc. If the thing says sometimes some people don't come for car kill it. That means everything. Now the first punishment that when they get up. For say anytime when they don't hear Professor Maurice Kamto, if you don't go one day send false alarm, Professor Maurice Kamto for Matasm. That day they will move all ministers for Yahoo of Matasm. Someday you say no, either for Kolofata, they will move all army themselves for them. It means saying that the way they don't punish themselves. But as my brother been talk, if you sure for team where you do, so man where that professor one can launch a book. You know go bring GOB as you say, you get translation, you get this, you get that, and all the like. Now for tell you say something there where them the fear, me Professor Monica don't shake them, meeting them scatter. I tell you say people thief COVID money for this country. They free. Them they inside government. Man when na learned man write a book, one can launch them. Motor where they go use and fight war and other things them, now they follow you. When you know how God? In there as if they open hands up. Now for tell you say when it don't go war, it don't burn mattress, it burn bed. And so they must not already going through. Now why do people that wait them this year? Imagine the accident we talk about here. Imagine when they so take bike go someplace. Man where food not fine.
Even people there they get business.
People they get business them. You want come for some hotel, maybe you get some meeting with that hotel. You want to say two people entry. Means they punish you. Now what I told you, we don't lose sense for direction because for Cameroon now it they more of military state. Any small thing na power. But they go know say Egypt get power. When the time expire, Egypt drop. Libya will get power. When the time expire, it will drop. And so, Yaoundé, we now all go for sleep because when man not here, far away here, in the now, bam.
All right. We don't close chapter for Professor Maurice come to normally day on Friday. It began for meet with Itori people them. We will tell you now so that one be passed. Now, another matter, now this problem for Northwest and Southwest will be last. We reach for a condo TT after the 2A happen for number 24 day for November country people them and will be enter for government bilingual high school. Number 24 day for November French, now he will be there for on top board before. The French class, you know, even reach for starts. Una see that whole way they show it. They say now for the way they use some rocket launcher, they shoot, then it broke that wall. Then them play madam, the French teacher be she done. Now on top that chair way, it is so the divisional officer be the explain for Chief Frakes Gerard Nasako, where be the personal representative for Chief Dr. Joseph Jongute for this worker for Cypher Kondo TT. So now for the where the teacher be she done, and now they do this for the class. One of PC said they broke them. And Usabi said this acts the two-way happen for the Chief Frakes Nasako Gerard. He don't talk say they don't like the kind of thing where he pass, and they expect say the people them where they do the thing, they go put them for under justice as we then talk. And Sabi said since where that thing happen, plenty of the school picking them, they never fit for tomba for school. They be talk for them saying that uniform way they make them made the Sabi say they been at the enemy, so picking them, they be drop their uniform, they run, and school picking, then they come even as we authorities that it's also beg say they turn back. Mommy and papa they don't decide for take their school picking by first end for first term for that side. So for a condo TT as well na una siam the class them they empty since from number 24 day for inside November as we blot books the chakara inside the whole class picking them, they never turn them back for school. And on top this matter, Minister for College Book Pauline Nalova Lyonga SSF he be there for that side. So for Limbe, make we take on and show the image from Pauline Nalova Lyonga for side for Limbe where we go see this picking them. They be there them more than 11. If we enter for Limbe, if we go for Limbe side for talk on top of this other chapter for the Wakaway Minister Biduam, Minister for College Book, Pauline Nalova Lyonga. Well, we will surely turn back for here for talk. Elvis, number 24 day for November, that thing will happen. And I remember say he really turn back for people them their heart. And well, now they would don't last get the image for my Minister for College Book, Pauline Nalova Lyonga for side for Limbe, where it take time for here with the doctor for that side. So for Limbe be the tele concerning the picking the Betsabi. One good news, now say the picking them most of them they be don't come out, they don't struggle, so they come out for danger. So doctor they is also continue for look at the Minister for sick people, he be send work people them to for day for go pay all the money where they get for look at them pay this picking them. So Elvis, 24 day for November, how that thing it touch you? And when you hear say na boy them way they the whole gone they do how the thing be feel for you if na really them?
The first thing na say when I be see that thing, whether na Changshu boys them or na who, but the thing na say as normal power as power for picking them, if it touch me because the first thing I will say, hey, if you be no man picking, just like na some man picking. So any man where he be born of a man of a woman, he know say that kind of thing when you hear first, it start worry you. And why be worry me go far? It be worry me go far because I talk say why people then go decide for attack school. Point number one. Point number two, it worry me go far against it, but if we be don't fix this problem for this Norwest South, I sure say we know for years say some man they take gun, enter for school, he do so. So it became the worry me and I say wait. As they go talk so, the Jew they will usually come talk say no, everything is under control. If you say everything is under control, who say be there? Tell people that enter or rocket launcher for come shoot picking them for school so they key teacher. It means they don't under control as well when they talk. You don't see from the report they say even parents them they fear. Because I mean I go to fear. Say hey, but if you be my picking next time because psychological trauma is danger past the harm where you get. Because even picking shit on for them when it just shit on your head comes say hey, they killed my friend here. Even if he learn book again for that day, until he need for take some time balance before he learn book again. Even when he come, he see had one plaster wall. Hey, God be pastor for here. So that's the notion. He get plenty of for the world. Say, college minister, he don't do fine. As he can look at that picking them, give money, but we will not say money if you buy life. Because we'll ask the question, why they die? Even if you give money to the family, escape they will come back for life? No. So we now think, say, why minister don't do fine? Why Gio for Equinoxe don't explain as way it happened? But Yaoundé go hell up way. Now they know how they fit do. Make they call this boy them. Say, Papa, what you want to do? Should not very way. And when they talk, better talk. Maybe CP them talk. Because that do come every day for Yaoundé because that it will be a CP them family matter. Make they call the correct people them. And they want to wait day. You hear Professor Maurice Kambe talk last week say, it better me all parliamentarians than senator them for Northwest and when they resign. Why we talk so? Because all these things they go on. You know they see how them they buy the throne because it affect them first before the country. But they did them when they for National Assembly, they just should make noise 2, 3, 4 minutes. It called the enter budget.
You get some report where guys and post come out and we tell me say the honorable them for one sitting, so now plenty money they come out.
Not be na small money, Papa. So when they go, if I be beat them, no West Southwest, would it take National Assembly hostage? No budget discussion until because it concerns them. Now, how they represent the people them? We get honorable for Equinoxe, we get the one for all other side them. Now, problem it concern human life. We think say make the shit down, check their sense. Because this thing for killing, we don't say if get for stop. And I tell you, Ambassador, when war day for any side, that's what killing happen here. You see for Aleppo, bomb dog go for school picking them. Baghdad, you hear the one. But not be original nature that. So we think say the government where a day, may they keep their money for can't get away man don't get caught for skin. May they keep that one them. They put the real thing for down. Once they solve the problem, even man want take gun camp for school, population will catch up. Say my friend, who start to go? Now for them will talk say, with the sense of the heart, when they meet them, the family the way they be concerned with that thing. But would they pray God? Would they beg? Because it did that thing they touch Yaoundé. I don't hear budget I talk every day for here. Billion, bah, they vote 1 billion. Even that means that they ask the people they vote and so. You be minister of transport. When they vote the budget, it goes for go for all side of the country, don't be so. Yeah, but they vote away, if you go for Equinoxe, go fix road. Now no more budget that. They will fix budget if you go for one, go open road. It means what it. You consider budget for voter because they go do it for play where it say war no day. They have the place where they get war. Now them cause them, no, so make they fix them, now other filter for government.
Oga Saba, we now the opportunity to for talk on top this matter. You don't see Minister for College, Bugma, Pauline, and Lovalunga. You don't go give money, talk Asia. And so they now picking them, they never fit for turn back for that school for Equinoxe. Now, you like Papa, how if you talk on top this matter? Plenty people, they don't talk, but now the same Equinoxe with 5 delegates and they define them so today.
Yeah, Ambassador, you know, say, like Papa for picking them. It touched me. I mean, at the first case that way they touched me. Plenty cases they don't pass for the same way where they touch me. But when we there for country where people where they govern that country, they get a lukewarm attitude. That means they not get interest for people where they make them wait where they day. It will be very difficult for solve problems the way they happen for that country. For minister for Komoka and give money, you look at like good thing. Me I look at if it be good thing say it don't happen, they can't do it. But this kind of thing not supposed to happen. If they serious, they not go agree me happen. When they can't move money, say they won't give the money. The money they buy waiting. If they buy the life of that woman where they don't die, that money this speaking the way they don't turn a handicap. Escape that money they buy them, bring them back to normal. And the check say time don't reach where find people where they govern the country. They know say when they talk the situation they're under control. They know say people they know things that don't happen where the proof say that they lie. They lie because you see they don't keep picking them. They don't even know man way a kid that picking them. But they say security they may picking them come school. A parent not send a picking for school. I get some situation where they go beat parent them for some village said they never want send picking them for school. Escape for this situation so you beat man say me send picking for school. You know go beat them. The minister and then for Yaoundé. I be only praying and say why this thing really happen for Yaoundé. Wait for play with their own picking them there for school. Must see how they will solve that problem. I don't see situation until it happen for this place where people then come up for street go march. You know make how many days? You know see this Mami Wata
for Akom.
For Akom. You know see the Mami Wata where they send them for road. They go she don't get dialogue meeting with them. But for national dialogue where they say that they talk mainly Anglophone problem. People where they be like actors for that dialogue, for that crisis. They lock them for prison. Can she don't make some drama, say na dialogue. I call and say drama because for 4 to 5 years today, I never see any impact for that thing where they call and say dialogue. You know, we make dialogue, you don't really tranche. Now things that they go now worse and worse every day. The other day, Mr. Paul that's on the defense budget for reconstruction. They reconstruct with looking at what the way they happen. They want to reconstruct what the way war never finish. They don't dialogue with who. These boys, then when they say they're there for Bush, if you ask them, say, now who they for Bush? They go tell you, say, now who. It become a point where plenty of we would try for suspects, say, even the government get hand for that people the way they did for Bush. They work together. Because now we, they die. Now we, the civilian, we will not get nothing with the lie. Because if situation they way we feel say we not feel manager, my boy, I don't talk about parliamentarian, they not be representative at all. If you mind say now Anglophone crisis that they never get one sitting for parliament for somebody to deliberate Anglophone problem. Maybe now no more representative, maybe in the House of Representatives. They need to represent any man. Make them say they know say for all these people they key people then so now parliamentarian get to knock hand for table. Say no, if you never solve problem for my people, now them vote me. It shows that they not vote them. As people they talk say the election na fraud. Now the real fraud that will be very open. They open their last because if I vote you, you go rich for day. I get problem. My problem get to be your own. Yeah. But if my problem may be your problem, and you consider say you represent me, you represent me there for what? You not represent any man. All the senators, parliamentarians, like Professor Maurice come to talk. Me I need be politician, but it be right because I think way I be on the talk every day. Say if now for palace. I come up for that village. That kind of thing that happen where I be member of those elites for palace. I go resign. The same thing they get right for resign. If they need to follow na money, if they know say they be representative, they represent Cameroonians, where they die for Bush every day, may they resign. If they not resign, proof it is show say they not be for that place by merit, as people they talk. So people they die, small picking them. Wait till the old people they think that they leave them. If old man, you know, decide for die, if he's even a small picky way, never even make no like me die, me say he no get nothing for living for the country. Okay. He no get nothing for living for the country. So time don't reach where government get to sit up, solve this problem. We decry every day somebody solve the problem. They don't involve na budget them. That budget and na their private money, na blood money, and anybody will chop that blood money, it go fall back to his family.
All right, and as we are northwest, southwest the cry, Sabi say almost the same thing they worry people them for far north region. Inside the week, we be get time for worker for some villages them for under Mayo Chanaga for that side. So for far north region, make we take on and see what will happen for that side. For that side now Boko Haram, they worry this population, and for Sika Boko Haram we don't enter for plenty village for that side. So for Mayo Chanaga, plenty of the people them they no get place where they feel call am say na their place where they go sleep. Plenty of them they come out for their house or the same place where they check say they be in another village. They work out with cargo them for their head or till where they get them for their head. So they for Saturday night meet up them they sleep. Even sheep goat they work out with them. And we hear say for Sika say they be kill 18 vigilante committee people them inside one of the village them. Vigilante people them too the day them too they don't deny say they know they them again for the work. Them too they don't enter them so go they work out with their people them. Any place where nights meet up them they sleep. Uniform people there they use for before the control place for inside the village them. So go see them small time. All the control place uniform people they don't enter so go no man no day na empty place even place where they get for she done. So even the vigilante people they check say their own life too it dey for danger. So for Sika that one they don't come out. Now we tell you now chapter for school man do enter for this other side for school. Now only this school government bilingual high school for Turu in the Tonton hole and teacher they tell me say the left picking they come school anytime for Sika say they stay far away and they sleep down for on top mountain like we brought that one at the sea. he dey turn out the okada. On top the okada, he get a mat, he get a blanket, he get a bag wey he book and close the day inside. Well, when he finish school, he hear say they don attack Sari be sleep yesterday. He get for start finding a different place where he go sleep. Na so they dey turn. Na life wey dey happen for Cameroon, no be na outside Cameroon, so be dey tell we say na dey suffer that way dey get am. Boko Haram for far north, northwest and southwest, so gone wey dey hala. Na reality dey for ground, wey be turn try for meet up am. And I think that way dey happen for ground wey maybe plenty of we or maybe ya when they said no sabi say suffer dey so for people them. They dey waka so they went side 90 meet up then they sleep. And they talk say when small pikin wan cry say for night, they dey lock him up because they no sabi if that enemy dey for corner. So suffer dey for all side Oga Asaba.
Yeah, Ambassador, the kind government what will get am. Now they push we say more they live all this stress what they live. And they take all time at the accused of the government because so one time maybe where they be negotiate with Boko Haram for take some high position people for them. Now who be that Boko Haram where they negotiate with them and how they negotiate with these people? How today population for this area they not fit negotiate with the same people, may they set them free. The Boko Haram now who? The Boko Haram na Cameroonian or na foreigner way enter for inside Cameroon. You know if you really identify them. If government sit up, if they not there now only for their personal interest, they did it for the interest of all Cameroonians. That issue of Boko Haram will stop. Human being don't be none like animal way work and sleep any place. He no get house. Rain the fall, see small picking them. Those are future Cameroonian. Now future Cameroonian than this. Now they can't lie this way the old people they want to live and make picking their remain get them. I don't know whether their own particular picking the way they born them, where they deal with them, they feel live this kind of life. Or now because say they be born them differently, or they not enter for belly for woman like their own picking enter for belly the same way. So I think say when it don't pass you, it don't pass you. I think say this country don't pass this government. It don't pass them. Now only say the only one hang, but anything you get time, and time don't can reach. It better for say me will leave them with peace than for say me cause trouble before you want go. Wapa what they call kunkuma for the country. I'm not sure say that big papa. I got a great grandpa because that one grow up. I hear about Israel like small picking baby who they run with empty drawers. But that from that time to now, na the pa I don't go my own school so that come out work so tey maybe I go retire. I go retirement a day. At the year na buy. I not think say if he still give some command for the country, it be better make the fireman way. If this kind of thing happen, he go feel go for the physically. Go stand up. Even he present for them. If some of that Boko Haram people, he present for that place, we make I scare them. They don't ever come back. When they talk say you be head of family, you appear for some place only with the name where they don't hear about you. Even if Chief Man they around, you go run go hide before you go come. So one they go come back because of the tension we don't can create them for that place. This will control people, military people they run. They get to run for their own lives. Big people in there for office, big money they enter for their pocket. They say decentralization no day. You go send man for that place if you get allowance for 7,000. You want reach for you go reach na 2,000. So you go spend your time for that place. Would you ask her whether they did it or not? Because they know what did it happen. Now only these grassroots them so this population so they go suffer so they way go hell we say some strong Cameroonian they way it go come up can't hell away for this situation.
Oh, five. We brother them, mommy them, and papa them for far north. Na story where he go hard before a year for any side. But we dey for all corner for try for say as we country dey go.
Yes, you know say that far north region problem. It vex me past all thing. Because I dey remember say for Equinoxe we don't watch for people they learn book even on that tree. So what they drink na dirty water. But there are any way they dey for play they chop them fine when time reach they can't give bags they can't give rice. Give this once in a while as they chop the thing they disappear. Me I think say na time this way people they get for hook up for sleep. Make man no can fool you with rice and all this and that. And then tomorrow, he abandon you so. A friend in need, not a friend indeed. Now when these people need security and they're there for suffer. Now when governments over there for their corner. Now that parliamentarian they will cover that area. They're supposed to mobilize for B-Day. Now when security get for B-Day. Even I leave and stay run by the vigilante group, one resign, one run. Although they run.
They don't run.
Then you know what you mean. That means that palaver is too much. And I think say I been talk plenty time for years. Some uniform man vex with me. I said no. If we don't solve this problem for Northwest Southwest, all these over 8,000 troops that will send for Northwest Southwest, if can we go one morning time, decide all security them for Northwest Southwest 10,000. We send that far north. Where any state you want to take, you see uniform man, police, gendarme, army, police, gendarme, army. At least Boko Haram for no say that matter serious. If we go. But because he come, he get a long road for work when they see no man. When they see uniform man. So when he come as home to do it, now God in season. Or now some man, woman, he go to hear his skin there. So the people that get every reason for suffer. It means something. When you fight for front, for back, for up and for down, they fight more heavy for your skin. But the moment where some man kind of your left eye, you looking, if you calculate your one hand, when you give one blow, you collapse. Government, will tell you when I say, we now fix the problem for Northwest, Southwest. Take all the people where they did for inside one. You know, ambassador, you know how many extended military camp, the makeshift camp there. You there for my 14. You there for you want to go for you get military camp. You want to go for Moyoka, Ekona, the day outside. But if you take all the people so we put no solve the problem. Constrain all them, all for far north, with all of them to the way they cancel Amoka. They go for do the real work with Boko Haram. Government, I'm not sure say it be normal. I'm not sure say government, he brain, he think fine. When I say kangaroo, a kangaroo government.
All right, and another one for this week we will look inside. The commoting way Governor Togman, he come out. Emmanuel Rene Sadi, he be come out, he meet up with the Tory people them, and matter way come out for talk with them, he consign that the way we own people them. They behave just now, according to Emmanuel Rene Sadi, as we be the talk for Tory people them. He talks if some time ago, Cameroon country people they be get good fashion, where when person he die, blood they come off for his skin. They no go even mean themselves say they get phone way if he snap that person put them for some side. But now that bad fashion, it don't be way even time where person he dey empty skin, he dey turn for road, you take photo one time, social media. Person he die, you take photo one time, social media. Any small thing, even as we blood the day, you take photo one time, social media. Now way they just now, minister don't not comfortable for talk. Say time it don't reach, country people them, we una get for can city way, una the do am country people them for the matter. So minister, he don't talk for that side. So say casting go start follow, but just now plenty people they talk say no be now only the civilian they take any kind of photo them put on social media. Even time where uniform people them too they kill some person where they be don't define it. They use for snappy for a way they put up for social media. So who go get this casting go? Some they say minister don't wake up late. Other they talk say better wake up than say no ever wake up. Matter for photo for social media. Minister don't not comfortable. We don't vex.
Minister, you the judge sing that song. Now my minister, now my minister, because we talk people them now we got quarter that. But I think say if a minister talk that kind of talk, you know see how me I don't start laugh. Because me I know say it will be sometime they kill some person for Libya they call General Yeke. I be talk say government the read na wetin na you so. You feel only give na back na thing wey na you plant am. That they be kill some that General Yeke, they put it for inside aeroplane like white man. Take it for Libya them. They come for Bisek Junction for Kumba. Put it for down. Small pikin they pass. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, they can't stand look that body. Mr. Minister, you know why you talking? There I talk. It is blown a hot air. I tell you, look that video. Geo cash dog, diamond for down. Now so small picking them. 2 years, 3 years, they can't start full and they look diamond. Thing where government, the key people, you look that last time for food market. Some amber because of one Monday, some 2 amber boy them. They shoot them. Shoot them because a rascal go bury them. No. Them take a guy for food market. Them put someone, sometimes even for spirit about. They kill someone, you call it general who. They can't put and take store supporting. Me, she don't. All man they can't pass, watch out. Minister they blow na hot air. Because we don't talk say if government become irresponsible, if government in moral standard it drop, it affect the people the way government, the governor. Now that it don't happen. How you go tell me say una kill person? Where for small people will see diamond na batting. To see blood na batting. But when I take it that way, government open the head. It takes a day for outside. When I can put that for Market Square, for Carrefour, therefore when I stand, small people they can't pass the look am. When I say that kind of people, when I plan a blood for their skin. So when they grow, they too go start turn back na blood. So minister, I go tell them say come late. He outing na error until government start go for sleep say even the people that want to call them say changshu poison. Even that one, the way you kill the human being them. When them do kill military, na human being them. And we talk say government gets us pass that boy them. Government, if you kill man, you carry him, you go keep him, you go bury him. We understand say you know all what you get to do. If that boy them do na wrong thing, we don't support that kind of thing them. But you government, Amber no fit kill military, display him. You government, you can't kill Amber, you display him. If they let my go wash, Chris Man can't take it close, go down. He come out for water when they wash empty last, start follow Chris Man. That means that government do not dump in a Chris Man, they make to the Amber. So me they leave that story, we don't already know how they do. Make we start. I don't talk anything when they didn't teach religion for school. I don't take what they sometimes they did this government. Where they go with it now coaches them. Because how you go explain say concours, 2 papers exclude religious study. Now the consequence is that government school, now teacher them, they volunteer for go teach moral instruction. When we say even government don't recognize them for a program. You want to bring up people where they fear God. Morally, now how? When even you yourself, you deny the thing where it make people that they for no God, media had them calm down. So government, and about one person where now they support blood, now they support any kind killing them, and all the like, and so people they only copy from them.
Right.
They give them back.
Okay.
What they do. Wait, no fine.
Manadin, maybe if you leave Oga Saba, there's small talk. We get announcements. We get announcement for day.
I think say this government will not get. They get to the teach begin and counseling for every education, for every system of education, for every country. Now government they promote counseling.
Okay, we get this announcement then. We'll go take on this afternoon. Emmanuel Chidi Ojimadu, the family, it announced. Any person will see this speaking for any site. +234 806 377 8169. +1 207 407 6980. Number the owner fuse and for call the family for tell them say una don't see their picking and or take it go for any police or gendarme office. Another announcement we'll get them this afternoon. We get at least 4 of them lost case. Now Fonsa Lindsay Jibril it don't lost and Oga Chimela Francis Idibek. Any person you don't see this picking 674 945 221 676 742 776 number for use and for call the family and for talk for them on top this matter. Another case we'll get this afternoon for inside the Pidgin news debate. Now Oga Mwafo Adolf we too don't lost and Oga Format Desiree Idibek any married don't see pa Adolf for any side 680 664 300 677 416 137. Number them one of use and for call the family or for even talk for them if una don't see for any side. And this last one Soap Stephen way to Ilos and Oga Nanga Jinku Allen Idibek any man we don't see Soap Stephen for any side 673 978 315 655 654 484 number for user and for call. So now the case in that for also get inside the Tory House this afternoon. Now Saturday number 4 day for inside October. Number 4 day for December 2021. And once a big thank you for all now join me and we thank even Far Elvis. We come right from Southwest. Not forget award this evening and thank you too. Plenty Oga Saba Gabriel we SSF join we for inside Tori. The rebroadcast it will be for Sunday for 8:30. Thank you plenty for all people them. Jeff Innocent Abega, we get Francis Boyom, Ledu Pone, Zefren Gondi, Jonathan Gaba, Malice and Manadine. We all them they join we for make Tori it happen fine. Hey Papa God Gree on Monday.